use it whenever you want. You can play any game which is released on it in its time frame. 4 years, 5 years, 8 years even. PS3 is going for a 10-year life cycle.
Yeah.
With a PC, you have to upgrade it, to play the latest games in the highest quality. I don't think people are willing to, have an invest in that sort of lifestyle.
Yeah, and
yeah, that's
be
what I mean.
Expensive too.
It's like the Nintendo Wii, the whole aspect of not using a controller with all these buttons is what sold them to the mass consumer market. And it's the same thing what consoles do. It's just like a plug and play sort of device which you have. You don't need any specific hardware specifications and things like that to get you going. I think that's why console gaming is such a hit.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, something, another subject, something big that came out this, let's see, I think it was last week or whatever, and everything and everyone on the internet is talking about it is the Dead Island.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Trailer. What do you guys think of that one?
That is intense.
Yeah, it's epic.
Intense. Part of it is the fact that it's you sort of see trailers nowadays and it's just got someone running around and then they blow up or something and it's like no, and they're like in a helicopter flying around. But with that, it's a lot more tranquil and calm, and it's more moving than is sort of like shocking. I think
it has
like,
that emotion.
It's got that sort of same
conveys emotion over.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really well made. Personally, I think it's a really nice, well-made trailer because it's like really sort of struck a chord with me. I'm going to definitely be buying that game. Like from what I can see, it looks great. And there's actually there's a video of the Gore engine that they've got.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
And you can go through all the layers of. Basically, it's got this video of this guy's head and
mutilating.
It slowly goes through the layers of. Yeah, that's it. And it's the graphics are just crazy, and the amount of detail that they've gone into to make sort of beating someone up.
Well, to be fair, they could have just optimized that solely for the demonstration purposes, because you're not seeing any other, background imagery, textures, and things like that.
Yeah, true.
There's always got to be some sort of hype to get you, hooked on it and await its release. But it's really creeping up on us.
But also. Yeah, that actual thing was released 3
years ago. Was it 3 years?
I think
thought they announced it 3 years ago.
I think that video might have been actually posted 3 years ago. That's what I was told. So, if that is true, if that's the case, then I mean, consider
Just
what
imagine what it's going to be like now.
Yeah, exactly.
There's an upcoming. It's one of them games, like how Dead Space was, where it just creeped up on us and we were just blown away by Visceral Games, with their talent. And I can't remember the company that's making it right now, but these could be one of them, one-hit wonders, these legends.
Yeah.
For
Dead Island.
Making what?
Techland, yeah.
Oh, Techland.
Yeah, I've never heard of them. I don't think I'd ever heard of Visceral Games before Dead Space. But they've definitely made it for themselves.
Neither have I. Also,
relating to that, there was a post on Sarcastic Gamers website, and they were talking about, you might have seen the weirdest trailer ever. I don't know if you've seen this new Wii game by Ubisoft. It's called We Dare. Have you seen it?
Oh my god, I watched that this morning.
That's so weird.
Can then you guys, for the benefit of the listeners, inform them of what it's like?
I don't know.
Pretty much, there's this game from Ubisoft, and they're calling it We Dare or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and the trailer shows it's like two couples. They're passing out the Wii remotes, and then they hold it up in the air, and on the screen it shows these two Wii people eating an apple, but the people are eating the controller. They're all over each other. So then the one dude looks at the other chick, and he's like, "Oh yeah, come over here." So then they get two girls all over this controller, and then this one chick gets up, takes the controller, puts it down her pants, bends herself over onto this dude's lap.
No, but it really is that bad, especially for a Wii console.
It really is.
Yeah.
You guys seen the end? You're just sitting on the couch. The two girls are in the background making out, and then the two dudes hold the controller up between each other.
You haven't seen the they've got like an interactive advert as well. Have you seen
dear.
have you seen the Heavy Rain adverts before it came out?
No, but Heavy Rain is an awesome game.
Well,
which came out on
before
there.
Heavy
But
Rain
yeah,
came out,
carry on.
they made a YouTube channel with YouTube videos. Basically, it was a video of a part in the game, and they'll have those little links where you choose what you do, and you can what button to press. When you press it does that sort of action, and there's the same thing for this advert, and the scenes that you see next get even creepier and creepier. Believe me, you need to have a look for it.
Okay, so what do you guys think of? I don't know if any of you guys have played it, but Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Have you?
No, I haven't played it.
Experience with it?
Haven't played it.
Oh, I'm alone.
I'm never really into fighting games.
Yeah, I'm completely new to them, but I really am enjoying this one. I've got it picked up for the Xbox and really enjoying it. Even though with the controller, it's impossible to do
that
directional
controller
moves.
is fail.
Oh yeah.
Okay, by the way, I just added in Carbon in, so...
Okay.
Say hi, Carbon.
That's TV slacks.
Yeah, hey, what's up,
Carbon.
guys?
Hello. Welcome to your site's podcast.
Thanks for finally joining.
So if people don't know who this is, he's the admin and founder of the Call of Duty Zombies.com website and forum. He's been a dedicated fan to the whole Triarch's Zombies. Carbon, just speak a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 24 years old. I live in Mass. I've been gaming for a long time, ever since I was a small kid. Did a lot of PC gaming for a while. PS2 gaming for a while.
Oh yeah.
Got into the Xbox for Forza 3 or Forza 2 back when it came out, when I bought the Xbox just for that. Found Halo. Found Call of Duty 4 not too soon after, and kind of stick with Call of Duty ever since. And when World at War came out, played that a lot. Found zombie mode, like that.
Found it.
Made it. Long story short, made a website. Everyone loves it. Lots of fun.
Yeah, that's great. So, true story.
True story.
Cool story, bro.
So,
Cool story, bro.
yeah, so all the listeners, you could get your keysters down there and sign up. Have a great community.
Yeah, definitely.
So now that Carbon's in here, Carbon, is there anything you personally want to discuss with us, or
Lulz.
you just here for the bits and giggles?
I was just kind of here to see what you guys are up
The stream wasn't enough.
Yeah, I just wanted to come hang out, continue on your quest for an awesome podcast.
Did you just say you're on a quest for an Oscar?
A quest for an awesome
View it
podcast.
now. Okay. Understood.
Lissa, we want to go to you and talk about what was the game you wanted to talk about?
Homefront. It's done by Chaos Studios. It's going to be coming out March 15th. It's basically a game where you are the resistance fighters in 2027. Basically what's happened is, because gas prices went so high, Korea now rules the United States, and you're basically just going to try and combat them in the suburbs of a futuristic U.S. world. It looks pretty good. It's going to be a little bit different than, say, Call of Duty, where you are the elite fighter. You're going to be actually the smaller group, basically just trying to take back the U.S. It's going to have some classic guns like the M14, the M16, the SCAR. Also, there's going to be a lot of vehicle action stuff to it.
Right. So I'm guessing you're a first-person shooter fan as well.
Yes.
Okay.
I've heard that there's actually going to be drones in that game as well. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but you can hop in a drone and record it. I mean, record it? Drive it and stuff.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, should we move on to the next topic?
Go for it.
Great. Well, something that we're a little late to the party with the podcast, but Ascension for Black Ops. Right now, only the Xbox 360 owners have it as of recording the podcast. When you listen to it, it might be out for the PS3 on March the 3rd, I believe.
Yep.
So those who have already played it, just tell me what you think.
It's too easy.
Agree. I think it's like another Degrees. It's a little too easy.
But the thing is about Degrees was that I think part of the fact that made it more difficult is the fact that I was actually, when I got a dog round, there would be an element of, oh, am I going to actually be able to sort of...
Yeah.
Like, they pose more of a threat that I think monkeys met. It's one monkey, it's going to hop towards me and then try and, like, hug my kneecaps. I don't really mind. Whereas
They're really
with...
small. The monkeys are.
They are really, like, if you have, like, an RPD, you don't get an RPD in Black Ops. What do you get? You get a... I've forgotten the name of the gun. RPK, thank you. If you get an RPK, like, it... Without it being pack-a-punched, it's like surprisingly hard to actually hit and kill the monkeys.
If you have a ray gun, though, monkey rounds are the easiest thing.
Yeah, it's like literally one shot, and then maybe like around sort of, I think 38 is the latest I've ever had monkeys, and like even then it's amazingly easy to kill them.
Yeah, you just turn on the one of the machine guns, and it just takes care of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Using Waffles strategy, I mean, you know, in Derice the problem was you would run out of ammo, but if you use Waffle strategy, you keep running in circle, throwing grenades and buying more, you can literally go infinitely.
Yeah, I mean,
you can basically absolutely go infinitely. If you play perfectly, you can go as long as you want. There's nothing to set you back.
Like, if I had enough time and I went in the solo game, I could probably get, or I'm not going to guess around because I don't know how long it would take, but I could probably play for like a good 5 hours, be still alive at the end, leave my Xbox on overnight, come back to it and probably play for another 5 hours. Like, obviously that'd be amazingly boring and completely pointless, but like, and the whole point is that I would actually survive that, just like all that time in game. It's too simple, because what they haven't really realised is in all the other zombie maps, apart from obviously Shino Numa, which everyone else will say, oh, that was quite easy as well. Because there's too much open space, and if you give like someone too much open space, you can just run, and as long as you keep moving, you don't even have to like sprint. You can just keep moving, and the zombies will not be able to hit you at any point. So just for me, it's just too simple.
That's the Waffle Womp strategy.
That is the Waffle Womp.
Yeah.
Everyone know that he found it first. You can check the strategy out in video on Mr. Waffles' YouTube account if you can let the listeners know.
Yeah, like
everyone accused Waffles of stealing from Syndicate, but Syndicate took some of his ideas from Waffles. So,
yeah,
I mean,
Syndicate's a failed to be honest.
He believes in
I very much
in the Salad Man as well.
Yeah, Salad Man, also known as HL, but we won't go into that subject.
I'm not going to mute my mic for that cough.
Yeah, forget that. He was a real fail, him and his team. Really.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the multiplayer maps?
The new ones?
Yeah, the First Strike ones.
Well, see, according to a sarcastic gamer, who are a really good podcast, you should listen to them, listeners. Yeah, check them out. They say that they really are the best DLC maps. I hope I'm getting this right, but they are the best DLC maps that Call of Duty has so far.
I completely disagree.
Do you?
Yeah, like, from the experience I've had of them on Xbox, they, like, one of the maps, Stadium, okay, so I can't remember who it was, whether it was Varn or Vondahar, or, it was one of the, like, team, and they were basically saying how they've designed it so it's one of the most, like, if not the most fast-paced map of the game, and they have some twisted logic, because it's just, like, so easy to sit in a building and literally just lie down and aim at a doorway or something like that. And the amount of times that I've experienced Ghost, Galil, Silenced, like, I've run into parties of 6 people all with that class, and It gets like obviously it's fair play. I mean, it's a gun in the game. Why not use it? But it gets to the point where you're seeing more of that than any other gun. So you're actually getting a team where the only gun you can pick up off the floor is either your team's guns, which are often Galil silenced, or it's the other team's guns, which are Galil silenced. And you don't get that on other maps. I've noticed that on other maps you get a lot more variety, but on Stadium, on